Senate Bill SB 1713, early ballots identification mailing. Again, this bill is going to be heard in the Senate Government Committee on Monday. It was introduced by Senator MESNARD, and I like the idea of this ballot identification with the mailing and all that, but I have a little bit of a concern about this affidavit. That right now the affidavit that you sign is on the envelope. This affidavit that would be along with if this bill passes would be inside the envelope. So I am a little concerned about having identification information inside the envelope. This is a bill that when I send my call to action is going to have a question mark on it indicating that I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether I like it or not. I like the idea of secured votes, secure mailing, but and make sure that the people that vote are people who are eligible to vote. But I'm not so sure that I like that affidavit inside the envelope. If I read the bill correctly, now you may correct me, but
No.
if I read it correctly, that is something that I don't particularly care for.
Well, I don't know that I have a major, heartburn about putting the affidavit inside the envelope, depending upon, how big it is. And as I said about an earlier bill that we covered,
Well, no, I'm concerned about the information in the affidavit that would be inside the envelope. When you open the envelope, you have a ballot and you have the information for the individual. So,
Right. Yeah.
and I don't particularly care for that.
Okay. Yeah, I understand.
that's
I
my-
don't
that's
have a
my-
real heartburn with it.
Well, what I do.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
But, there must be 20 bills out there dealing with this same question or something similar to this. And again, why do we need 20 bills? You guys get together and talk with each other. But let me read you something, and this is the proposed amendment to 1658, and I won't read it all, but I'll read part of it to give you the idea. It says, along with the affidavit provided by the county recorder and completed by the voter that contains the voter's date of birth and either of the following voter information, the number of the voter's Arizona driver's license, non-operating identification, tribal enrollment, card or other form of tribal identification, or a copy of the United States federal, state, or local government issued identification. It just keeps going on. The information that's to be included in that affidavit becomes so cumbersome that it's just not feasible. It's not feasible. It's just entirely too cumbersome.
Not only is it not feasible, it should not be legal to do that.
The one thing that it does have in here that I totally agree with is that these documents have to be presented to the county recorder no later than 7 p.m. on election day. Not 5 days, not 10 days after the election, but on election day. Yeah, that's good. The rest of it is kind of bad.
So again, I kind of like the idea of more security and so on, but I'm not happy with that affidavit, so I'm on the board with that.
Okay?